Bizarre situation for
Yeah.
sure. All right, a live look outside. We're starting the week very warm, dry conditions out there. A live look here at Everett where the sun is shining. It's been a beautiful day so far. Adam Clavon is here with the forecast.
Yeah, it seems like summer not ready to be done yet. Fall definitely still here, but it's the weather that just keeps on giving and giving. Another warm day. Another record warm day as we topped off at 81, and that's so far. We'll see if we add in a degree or two to that, but the record for today's state, 78 degrees back in 1970. So that number has been broken. Our low this morning, pretty close to average. 55 should be at 52 degrees, and we'll start to see a few more numbers like that. Our highs over the next few days will start to drop back too. Check out some of these numbers right here. 86 in Bremerton. We got really close to 90. Shelton, 89 degrees for a high today, 86 in Puyallup, mid-80s in Olympia, and then cooler as you head farther north in Bellingham, Mount Vernon, Everett at 78 for a high. So you can see the numbers, they are going to start to fall back down, and we're not going to be anywhere near record territory as those are going to be much higher. 89 for that record high tomorrow. We're still going to be above average as we top off at 77, average high at 68. Much closer to that on Wednesday and Thursday before numbers do start to climb again as we head on into the end of the work week and for the weekend. Now, something else that's kind of giving you more of a summer feel has been the smoke haze that is still around. Moderate air quality here across Puget Sound with those yellow dots showing up, and as you go farther north, getting closer to northern interior Bellingham, we're talking about Mount Vernon and up there into the North Cascades. South Cascades look like they're pretty much okay for the time being, but we have some of the smoke coming in from the wildfires south and also some coming in from the east. Now, the thick and dense smoke is really remaining across the northern part of the Cascades and heading up into Canada. So we're not having to deal with that, thankfully. But you can see over the next 36 hours going into the day tomorrow, you'll still have a very thin haze that's in place. That eventually will start to head eastward as we'll have a system arriving, bringing a cool down, rain chances too. Pretty hazy skies right now, looking live at our SchoolNet side in Auburn. Mount Rainier, it's right there. You can barely pick it out. Looking at our Granite Falls High School site, and you can see the haze there really blocking what we were able to see of Mount Pilchuck right now. And then the same story right here as we look live in Seattle. 81 degrees, west-northwest winds at 3 miles per hour. Still cool, still very comfortable and very warm. Now into the night, we expect that high pressure is going to continue to scoot its way a little farther to the east, and we'll get this larger system that start to approach. That'll give us more of an onshore flow tomorrow, but it's not really taking over until late tomorrow and heading into tomorrow night. Quick update on what's happening farther south here in the tropics. We have Hurricane Ian right now that is heading north into the Gulf of Mexico, and that is going to eventually increase its strength and get up to a Category 4 storm, which means sustained winds of 130 miles per hour or higher. Now, it does expect to weaken as it gets closer to the Florida Peninsula, and by the time we're talking about landfall, around Hurricane 1 status. So that will start to fall back a little bit, but we're going to see a lot of surge out ahead of this. Plus, it slows down as it heads northward, so a lot of rain is going to be falling across parts of Florida and down into Georgia and South Carolina. For us, the timing of the rain doesn't really come in until we head into late tomorrow night. Tomorrow, some clouds into the morning. Those clouds break apart during the afternoon. The evening brings back some of those clouds again, and then we'll head into early Wednesday, and you can start to see some of those showers across the Olympic Peninsula, and they will continue east throughout the day. We'll see the cool down Thursday and Friday and also for Wednesday, but then we'll start to warm back up again heading into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with highs in the upper 70s and low 80s.